Okay, let's be real. Nobody enjoys waiting around for expense reimbursements. All that paperwork, chasing down signatures, it's just slow. That's exactly why we're going to walk through the new SPR Local Conveyance portal today. It's a brand new tool designed to get you reimbursed way faster and with a whole lot less headache. So let's dive in and see how this thing works.
So, think about it. That was the huge question the team had to answer. When you're rolling out a system that's going to affect pretty much everyone's expenses, the training has to be absolutely crystal clear. And that's what this is all about. Getting you, and about 1,500 of your colleagues, feeling confident and ready to use this new portal from the very first day.
All right, these are the 3 dates you absolutely need to circle on your calendar. The new policy kicked in on September 1st. You've got until October 31st, that's a hard deadline, to get any of those old paper claims submitted. Because come November 1st, that's it. This new digital portal is the one and only way to file a claim. So yeah, let's make sure you're ready.
So why are we even doing all this? It really comes down to this. The old way was, well, a bit of a headache, right? Paper forms, hunting down your manager for a signature, then waiting for it to get posted in SAP. The new portal is a complete game changer. It's all digital, the workflow is automated, and here's the best part. It links directly with SAP. That means much, much faster payments for you.
Okay, so here's our game plan. We're going to cover 5 main things. How to get into the portal, how to check if you're eligible, how to actually make your first claim, what the new approval process looks like, and finally, where you can go if you need a little help. Simple enough, right? Let's get started.
All right, Section 1, accessing the portal. First things first, before you can claim anything, you've got to be able to get in. Let's look at the super simple steps to get you logged in.
Getting in is seriously just 4 clicks. You just start at the main DMS site, click on Bonus, then Software, and you'll see the portal link right there. And honestly, the best part is step 4. You just sign in with your company Google account. No new passwords to create or forget. That's a huge win.
Now, before you start making claims, the system needs to do a quick check to make sure it knows who you are. This brings us to a really critical step called the eligibility check, and it all depends on something called data mapping. I know it sounds a bit technical, but trust me, it's pretty simple.
So what on earth is data mapping? Honestly, just think of it like a digital handshake. It's the portal's way of saying, hey, is all of your employee info correct in our system? You know, stuff like your department, your manager, your payment details. When that handshake is successful, the portal can pull all your info automatically and get your payments processed no problem.
So the very first time you log in, you'll see one of 2 things. This is what you're hoping for, a big congratulations message. If you see this, you are golden. You're all set and ready to start claiming. But what happens if you don't see this screen?
Well, you might get this instead, a regret message. Okay, deep breath, don't panic. This does not mean you're banned from the portal or anything. It's just the system's way of saying, hey, we're missing a piece of your info. It's super common and totally fixable.
And fixing it usually boils down to one of 3 things. It could be an outdated SAP vendor code, a missing address if you're based in the NCR, or for our sales team, maybe some missing vehicle documents. The great thing is the portal will actually give you links to go and update whatever's missing.
Okay, so your eligibility is confirmed, you're in the system. Now for the main event. Let's walk through exactly how to submit your very first claim.
This right here is one of the best new features. You know how you used to have to look up the right reimbursement rates? Well, you can forget all that. The official policy rates are now built directly into the portal. It does all the math for you based on your vehicle and distance. No more guesswork and no more errors.
Think of this table as your ultimate cheat sheet. It'll help you avoid the most common mistakes. A few key things to remember. Mileage is capped at 150 kilometers per visit. The food claim is a big one. You can get a flat 200 rupees without a bill. But if you want to claim more, up to 400, you have to have a receipt. And for parking or tolls, a receipt is always mandatory.
So, you filled everything out, you hit submit. What happens next? Where does your claim go? Let's pull back the curtain on the new streamlined digital approval workflow.
Your claims journey is now totally automated and transparent. As soon as you submit, boom, your manager gets an email to approve it. Once they click approve, it zips over to accounts for a final check, and then it's processed right in SAP. It's a clear, fast, and totally trackable path.
Okay, this is a really important point for all the managers out there. The approval email you get is unique to you and that specific claim. You need to treat that approve button like it's a one-time password from your bank. Seriously. Do not forward the email because that could let someone else approve it by mistake. So please handle these with care.
Look, with any new system, questions are definitely going to pop up. That's totally normal. But don't worry, you are not on your own. There's a dedicated support resource already set up to help you with any issues you might have.
And here she is. Everyone, meet Ms. Aditi, your new virtual assistant. She is your official go-to expert for everything and anything related to the local conveyance portal.
Aditi is here specifically to help with the most common problems. So whether you're stuck on that data mapping stuff, you've got a question about the policy, or you run into a weird glitch, she is your person. You can email her directly at localclaim@shrirampistons.com.
So, there you have it. We've gone through how to log in, how to check your eligibility, how to submit a claim, and who to call if you get stuck. The new portal really is built to be faster and simpler for everybody. So the only question left is, are you ready to go make your first claim?